guys, it's Joe Tunney here at Honda of Seattle and Toyota of Seattle in downtown Seattle, taking a look at the all-new 2016 Toyota Tacoma, a truck we are absolutely thrilled to see, and we know you're going to be thrilled to see it too. Now, one of the great leaps I'm about to make here, I'm going to go out on a limb that's about 1 foot off the ground and say that 10 years from now, I personally believe, and I sincerely believe this, that the 2016 Toyota Tacoma with an MSRP of $24,185 with four-wheel drive and an access cab to boot is going to have the single highest resale value of any vehicle that's sold in the United States. In fact, I believe it's going to have the single highest resale value by far of anything in the United States. And why do I say that? Well, one of the things is you've probably heard stories, if you're familiar with Tacomas at all, of people who've totaled one and the insurance company paid more for the claim than the person bought the car for, or people who've bought them and traded them in and got more on trade-in than they bought the car for, or maybe you've just experienced putting one on Craigslist and then the phone just never stopped ringing. They're just so wildly hot in demand, any year, any miles, anything. But what I did is I went on Auto Trader and I pulled every 2006 and 2007 Tacoma, just like this one, that's available in the United States. Average miles, 105,000 miles. Average price, $15,000. You factor in inflation at the same rate it's been over the past 10 years, and the fact that this is a little bit more expensive at $24,185 on the window sticker versus 06 and 07, that would mean that if all things are equal, this will sell between $18,000 and $19,000 10 years from now. That's crazy. There's nothing even in the same hemisphere as that. And there's a lot of reason to believe it will enjoy legendary reliability. I'm going to pop the hood. We're going to start there. Take a look at the source of some of that legendary reliability. Whether you know this or you don't know it, Tacomas are actually made in the United States. They're made in San Antonio, Texas. You always hear about, oh, American trucks. Well, so many American trucks are made in Canada and Mexico. It's refreshing to know that this truck's actually made in America. The only thing that isn't made in America is the engine and the transmission. And again, you hear a lot of these manufacturers are outsourcing this technology to China, whereas the Toyota engine and transmission are made in-house by Toyota, and of course they are made in Japan. This is probably the single most reliable engine that you're ever going to find in your entire life. There's never, ever, ever in your life are you going to come across a person who's going to say, I should have never bought that four-cylinder Tacoma truck. It just gave me nothing but trouble. It's just as reliable an engine as has ever been in a car, ever. Now, new for 2016 is everything but the frame, believe it or not. It's unusual for an all-new body style that they retained the former frame. But the frame is reinforced with high-strength steel, and then the body is reinforced with ultra-high-strength steel. So this chassis is unbelievably strong, far stronger than anything else in this category. Not a little bit stronger, far stronger than anything else in this category. You notice that when you go over potholes and ruts and stuff like that, it just doesn't squeak at all. The dashboard and the new layout looks very, very cool, very contemporary, kind of plain and ordinary. Obviously, it's an off-road four-wheel drive truck, but it looks really, really nice. Rear view camera, too, is standard for 2016. Now, since it's an access cab, you're going to enjoy lots of room behind the seats. Side airbags, lots of comfort, lots of room for your stuff. Jump on the back here. Reinforced bumper, rear view camera. I mean, that's all part of this package. Bed liner, that's all part of this package. So none of this stuff's going to cost you a dime extra. This all opens up. You actually have extra storage on both sides. That opens up for a little bit extra gear that you want to keep secure. All the tracks and what have you. All this stuff is standard at the $24,185 price point. I mean, this truck is an absolute bargain. There's no other way to say it. So 20 miles per gallon average, again, for a four-wheel drive truck, that's bananas. And then $24,189 at the window sticker. Of course, this is Toyota of Seattle, so this isn't some typical car lot that's going to put a second sticker over here and try and trick you and deceive you into a bunch of nonsense that you don't need. We just put one price on the car, and it's going to be less than $24,189. So you factor in under $24,000 for this much truck, you got to be kidding me. This is the smartest money that you'll ever spend on any vehicle ever, and I'm not saying that even remotely facetiously. Let me jump in and turn it on. Let's see how it sounds. The four-wheel drive just turns on a dial right here. Your HVAC is right here. Stereo system. great stereo system. Just everything about this truck is really, really, really cool. One thing that I really love, especially since we're filming this, it even has a mount here, a GoPro mount, so that you can mount your own camera for off-road adventures. You want to take this thing off-road and have some fun? Let's get the camera right there and let's go take a video of what we're doing and show our friends that we've got the nicest truck in town. And if you have any questions about this truck, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My name's Joe Tunney. I'm the pre-owned director of both Honda of Seattle and Toyota of Seattle. You can reach me anytime at joet@hondaofseattle.com.